You see, if me not sure about nothing else in life, me know me go buy something to eat. All if me account upon negative, me go buy something to eat. Every bill in my name could have pile up. Fuck the bills, me go buy something to eat.
Jamaica Carnival wants Trini vibes, but with Jamaican music. Let's be clear. Carnival didn't start in Jamaica. Carnival is Trinidad.
And you know, I'm independent now. I'm an independent artist. I'm not gonna be independent for long because where I want to go, like, yeah. Anybody will tell you, say, it's fun doing it alone. I lie them at it, like. And let me tell you this, come out of that broke mindset.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Tea Time with Tea. In today's video, did Shenseea diss Spice? Looks like Spice also clapped back. And also, there is now a discussion now and forever, is Jamaica or Trinidad the country that runs Carnival? So if this is your first time on my channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, leave a comment and share. Now, the other day, Shenseea went live and said that she is now an independent artist, you know, and that there's no beef between her, Russian, and the label. However, the part where kind of rub some people the wrong way is when she said anybody will tell you say it's fun doing it alone. She said I lied to myself. So you're gonna listen to what Shenseea said, but then Spice also made a post, and I'm thinking it's subliminal. But you guys tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Check this out.
And you know, I'm independent now. I'm an independent artist. And me and my label, which is, you know, Russian and Interscope, it wasn't on no weird vibes, like, so don't think of it like that. I'm independent now and I'm enjoying my independence to the fullest, I must say, but I'm not gonna be independent for long because where I want to go, like, yeah. Anybody will tell you, say, it's fun doing it alone, I lie them at it, like. And let me tell you this, come out of that broke mindset. If you don't have to do it alone, don't do it alone. You just waste your energy, you just waste your time. Like, you can get so much more done when you put so many different people on so many different projects. Like, anybody here tell you, say, oh, I do it by myself, and they're bragging about that, straight up dumb to me. Like, me not gonna lie. Like, that's not something to brag about. Like, brag about people actually wanting to work with you, you know. Only do it alone if you have to do it alone. If you don't have to do it alone, please don't do it alone. Like, don't take that advice. Take my stupid advice. No superstar or no one who is a billionaire ever did it alone. Nobody did that shit. They started alone, and then other people believe in them and believe in their vision, but they never did it alone. But now I have, boy, the amount of deal I have on the table, I don't even know what to choose at this point.
So that was yesterday or 2 days ago, I think. So Spice made a post. It says, Spice, So Me Like It, the song, nears 100 million on Spotify streams, now eligible for US Gold certification with over 500,000 copies sold. She made another post, you know, that says YouTube launches new monthly audience metric for artists, and Spice tops the list as the Jamaican artist with the most monthly audience on YouTube. Made a slide, sorry, not skip. Spice, she has 255 million monthly audience with 2.7 million subscribers. Sean Paul is up next with 127 million monthly audience with 5 million subscribers. So the post says, I'm named Gracie Hamilton, the little poor girl from Old Britain. Best is I have the most monthly audience on YouTube as a Jamaican artist. I'm so emotional about this, and we not gonna keep it a secret. Tag every media house and all of your friends, your granny, your uncle, auntie, and so on. Doing this alone as an independent artist is easy, but one thing I know, my best is always gonna show up and run my music skin right out. Thank you all so much. Big up to all the male and female artists who also in the top 10 continue to motivate me and the culture team Jamaica. So the fact that she mentioned doing it alone, you know that's clapping back at Shenseea. But you guys tell me what you think about that in the comment section. Speaking of Shenseea, Kai Cenat was at the Met Gala after party last night, and he ran into her and he stopped for a quick second to give her a hug. Check out their interaction.
Shenseea! How you doing, Shenseea? You good? My bad. You good?
Because I work a flight coming up and everybody on the plane is talking about how Carnival nice and how Trinidad. Let me not say that. I don't want the people from down there come for me. But it sound like are we on Carnival now? It sound like Jamaica is a new place for Carnival.
I bet this lady did not know she was gonna go viral, but she should have, because we all know that Jamaica is the capital for the Caribbean, right? And not all of us love Carnival, you know. Not all of us like reggae, not all of us like dancehall. But I feel like, to me, Trinidad will forever run Carnival. So that the argument there, me know that they're gonna start controversy, and the Trinidadians have come out to air their discrepancies. So this is what they have to say. Check this out.
So Jamaica Carnival just passed, right? And a statement was made. The Minister of Tourism said, and I quote, "When we take anything, we take it to another level. And we add our Jamaicanness to it." And you know what? I had to pause. Because I always say, Jamaica Carnival wants Trini vibes, but with Jamaican music. Let's be clear. Carnival didn't start in Jamaica. Carnival is Trinidad. It's the heartbeat of who we are. It's not just an event. It's not a season. It is a movement. It's a way of life. It's who we are. When you talk about Trinidad and Tobago, you talk about Carnival. From Boxing Day, we ready. Rag in we pocket. Right? Calendar booked. It's not a street party. It's our history. It's our spirit. It's our vibes. Now, don't get me wrong. We love that Jamaica is doing Carnival. As a matter of fact, Trinis and Jamaicans have a special love for each other. We love the Caribbean standing up, celebrating, enjoying, the movement and the culture. But let's not pretend that Trinidad is not the mecca of Carnival. Undisputed. Let's not pretend that the entire ecosystem of Jamaica Carnival isn't heavily supported by Trinbagonians, the DJs, the designers, the models, the pet promoters, the soca artists. We go over there and we have helped to build that vibe. 2 years ago, I went to Jamaica Carnival and I saw it for myself. Everyone wants the vibe, right? They love the way our Trinis, we talk, we walk, we eat, we laugh. Whenever I go to Jamaica, it's like, "You Trini, why? Talk for me now. Talk for me now." They love our vibe. And we love Jamaicans. But you know what they don't love? Our music. They don't like our music. Jamaica doesn't play soca outside of that very short carnival season. Soca is seen as uptown music, right? Certain kind of people like it because unlike daggering, that daggering culture in Jamaica, soca is about connection. We love woman and man enjoying, feeling the music. And let's be real, some people just not ready for that level of intimacy and joy. But they like that vibe. They like that vibe, but they don't like the music. Me and Trinidad, we grew up reggae and dancehall. That's what we know. We know Buju Barris, Beanie, Capleton, Peter Tosh. We know them, we love them, we honor them. We could sing their music. But that love, that cultural exchange is not returned. And now to hear we do it better. Oh my God, mental illness is real. A choreographed street party, that's not carnival, that's cosplay.
A woman who was on a flight or worked a flight or whatever and said that Jamaica owns Carnival now. Jamaica can never own Carnival. And Jamaicans will tell you that they can never own Carnival. There's no Caribbean island, none. I've been fighting this for years, that could do Carnival better than Trinidad and Tobago. As a matter of fact, Trinidad and Tobago owns Carnival so much that we have our hand in all the carnivals. The promotions, the costuming, the DJs, the fetes, the music, most of the music comes from Trinidad and Tobago.
And at the start, see, Trinidad and Tobago's carnival is not just about the street reveling. It's so much more. It's our DNA. It's our essence. It's who we are. It's the calypso. It's the king of the bands. It's panorama with the pants. It's Moko Jumbi. It's Peregrinade. It's pageantry. It's revelry. It's a feeling. And it's only something that you could experience in Trinidad and Tobago. Now Jamaica will have their carnival and they will have their spin on it, and it will be great. It will be to them, it will be wonderful. But to come and Christopher Columbus wish it, or try wish it to emphasize, or cosplay what is something that has been around for centuries and years, well, I wouldn't say centuries, I take that back, for years, you understand, that belong to us, and we decide to share it with everybody else. No, that right there is wrong. And I'll leave all you with this. When I was growing up, most of them didn't like it. They didn't like carnival. They didn't like soca music, right? But now that when they didn't like it, we continued loving it and nurturing it and bleeding for it and fighting for it. Now that it is something in this world, they want to take it and try to make it their own. Well, I hear to say don't work like that, right? We will always be the Mecca Carnival.
Why the much of a bounty killer? Leave Uncle Bounty alone. You know, when I see all of them with them phone, it's like it's just weird, because back in the day they never had this. But anyways, guys, tell me what you think about that in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video. And do you guys remember that little girl that died in Ghana, I can never say it right? This lady has her 2 cents on it. She thinks that the police and the hotel covered it up. But I'm going to leave you with this video and you guys can tell me what you think. But she has a good analysis, because she picked out some things that not everybody is paying attention. Like, you know, the footprints, the footprint of the water in the pool was there before, and then they checked, nobody there, and then all of a sudden you find her, and then they did tissue in her nose, the blood. Like, check this out, and leave a like on the video, leave a comment and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Imagine going to a hotel with your grandmother, never to be seen again alive. I said I wasn't going to feed into this incident because it's so heavy. There's something attached to what happened to that child that is very evil and dark, and it's very haunting. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this, but I am. Now, this little girl left to get a wristband to bathe in the pool, and she never came back. These people started searching that hotel, searching that pool. You can see the pool is clear. You can see straight to the bottom of the pool. There's nothing in that pool. Mind you, all of this is being done live. All the evidence that is needed to solve this crime is literally live. Different angles, different accounts, everything is on the World Wide Web. Why is it that when the police got involved and they came to the crime scene, they were not helping look for that little girl? What they did was guard the property so the protesters couldn't enter the rooms to search. I thought all is supposed to be protecting and serving the people. How come all said the camera wasn't working? But then you all said that you all had footage of the little girl leaving in a red or black vehicle. Knowing very well that is a lie. Knowing very well that Adriana was in one of those rooms that you all were guarding. How did you all persuade the public to stand outside while you all tried to leave the compound with 2 trolleys in the back of a vehicle, and the protesters blocked your vehicle? so y'all couldn't go to try to get rid of the body. Y'all went back into the compound. And it was then and there, while y'all were doing your transition, someone shouted, "What going on there?" And everybody ran back into the compound, only to see Adriana's body floating in the pool. All this is on live. How is it that upon the public discovering that body floating in the pool, there was already footprints, wet footprints, leading to where that officer in that red shirt was standing? Why was that officer's foot wet from the knee go down? Only person that was in that pool was the child's father when he jumped in from the other side of the pool. Why on the opposite side where he was trying to take out his daughter was already wet? Why where you were standing had a cotton on the ground with blood? Why was there cotton in her nose? Why are you all standing there looking scared and guilty that you all were just busted? Why do you all look like you all were so afraid of not being successful, of covering that crime that you all committed? You all sacrificed that poor child. She didn't deserve that. And because of that evil that you all did, you will never have peace. You'll try to make that girl look like she drowned. Why is it that same officer in the red shirt has the same discoloration that that child has on her body, on his finger? Something just so heavy. And I really hope and pray that what was done to that child is exposed. I hope that the family gets justice. I hope that the public does not give up on her. This is really sad. This is so heartbreaking. It could have been anybody. It could have been your niece. It could have been your sister. It could have been your daughter.